Bianca, we are less than 24 hours from WrestleMania 37, where you will face Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. What's going through your mind right now?
Um, I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I'm trying to actually figure out how I feel right now. it's. I feel like yesterday was when I won the Royal Rumble, and all this time it's just flew by, and now I'm here. Um, I always say that I live by the motto "Stay ready, so you don't have to get ready." But this is WrestleMania. This is me going up against Sasha Banks, who is the boss, the standard, the blueprint, and you have to prepare somehow, some way, being on the grandest stage of them all. So I I'm nervous. This is a big moment. This is a really big moment. There's no other word to describe other than being nervous. I'm not scared, but I'm my nerves are sky high right now.
Is it the nerves? Are they going to be affected by the fact that tomorrow, for the first time in over a year, there will be members of the WWE Universe actually in attendance at Raymond James Stadium? And how do you feel about that?
To think that we're finally gonna have fans back is it's a crazy feeling. Like we're at this point where it's like crazy to think that we're gonna have fans. I debuted at the Raw after WrestleMania last year with no fans. I've been on Raw, been on SmackDown. I won the Royal Rumble in front of no fans, and it's been tough. But it's like I've gotten used to it a little bit because that's just like what's been the norm lately. So it's weird to say, but it's gonna be weird, but it's gonna be great. Like I'm most excited about my parents because my parents are at every single big moment and they haven't been able to come to anything. They weren't there when I debuted for Raw. They weren't there when I was at WrestleMania last year. They weren't there when I debuted for SmackDown when I won the Royal Rumble. I'm just happy that they can be there. And finally get to interact and connect with fans other than trying to connect with fans through a TV screen. That's what I've been doing for the past year. So I'm excited. I feel like it's going to be like a family reunion, finally getting our fans back.
You look back on your career so far, starting through your rise through NXT, then coming up to Raw, and it's just been a crazy couple of years for you, and it almost kind of feels like it's a culmination of a lifetime of hard work comes to a head tomorrow. Can you really wrap your mind around what your career has been to lead to this moment?
Um, I feel like every since I got on SmackDown, it's been just momentum. Like I've propelled and I've kept going all the way into like I'm having a WrestleMania match tomorrow, and I've been on SmackDown for less than a year. But I think sometimes people forget about when somebody has success all of a sudden and they keep climbing. They think it's like this overnight success story, and they forget about all the years that came before that one Royal Rumble night. And just thinking about being the girl in 2016 that got to NXT and didn't even know what wrestling shoes were, didn't know what a headlock takeover was, is now going to WrestleMania and being in the ring with someone like Sasha Banks is crazy to me. Like I remember being in NXT and looking at the four horsewomen and being like, they used to be right here where I am right now in the performance center. I was in a locker room where they used to have the same lockers as me, and looking and seeing them on Raw and SmackDown and WrestleMania doing these big things. And I remember thinking like having this moment in my head where I said, whew, if I ever get to have a match with one of them one day, that's when I know like I'm there. But at that moment, it felt so far away because like I didn't even know how to do a headlock, so it just felt like it was just a thought. So for it now to be happening 5 years later, um, it's been a bunch of just ups and downs and but lots of big and small accomplishments, and it's just crazy to think that it's all unfolding tomorrow. Like those 5 years of ups and downs is all coming together and making sense and paying off for tomorrow to be at WrestleMania, um, in front of a crowd for the first time with Sasha Banks, who is the boss of Standard Blueprint. Like, she doesn't lie. I just, knowing that I'm finally here and I'm in the ring with her, and I feel like this is my moment to prove myself. This is my moment to show that when I call myself the EST WWE, that is true. You know, like I don't run from competition. I know that in order to be the best, you got to get in the ring with the best. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting in the ring with the best with Sasha Banks, and I'm putting it all out there on the line. Like I'm trying to prove that I am the EST of WWE once and for all.
So tomorrow, Raymond James Stadium, the music hits. You walk out onto the stage. Either Sasha comes in right after you, or you're looking at her in the ring. You're looking at your parents in the crowd. When we see you on TV tomorrow, what is Bianca Belair thinking in that moment?
Whew, being in the moment at WrestleMania, not having fans in over a year, I feel like it's to me it's gonna feel like a stadium arena full of fans. It's gonna feel like a sold out crowd to me. Having my parents there, my stepkids there, my family there, I it's already giving me like goosebumps and chills. My heart's already like pounding faster. I just can't imagine being in that moment in time in that moment. I just know that my entrance, I want to take my time and soak it in. I want to hear the crowd. I want to feel the vibration from the crowd cheering, the vibration from my music. Um, I want to see Sasha Banks in the ring. I want to take my time and soak that in. I know that I'm an emotional person. Like I just am. I'm very emotional. I'm an emotional human being, and I know that all this stuff hitting me at once on the grandest stage of them all at this big huge moment, I'm probably gonna get a little emotional and teary eyed. So I'm gonna have to take my time on my entrance because I'm gonna have to take some time to get my emotions in check before the bell rings with Sasha Banks, because you got to come correct when you're in the ring with Sasha Banks. So it's gonna be a moment to remember, and I think the best thing about this is that it's not just about me. It's not just about winning the SmackDown Women's Championship. Like, this is history. This is representation. This is something just by Sasha Banks and I standing in the ring across from each other without having to touch each other. We are representing for women. We're representing for alpha women. We're representing for black women. It's just a lot of representation, and it's going to be history that's going to go down.